Oh man, Ryan Garcia says that the Pacquiao fight is not going to be a fake fight. It's not going to be an exhibition. It's going to be a real fight. Only problem is this. Golden Boy saying the fight's not going to happen. Man, we got to talk about all this. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, Cash App, and the Patreon family. Now, this is just a mess. Let's jump right into the content. Ryan Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao is an idea at this point. Ryan Garcia prematurely took to his social media feed and announced it to the world like this is a done deal. So you guys see the post. This was literally almost a week ago, 6 days ago. And he says, a dream turned into reality. It's an honor to share the ring with Manny Pacquiao. I will always respect what you did in and out of the ring. Here's to the best man winning. So this is eerily similar to Ryan Garcia, his last fight with Luke Campbell. Ryan Garcia in his last fight, he prematurely announced the Luke Campbell fight. And he posted, as you guys see right there, Gervonta Davis and Garcia, which doesn't look like it's going to happen next. So part of Ryan Garcia being, I guess, an internet sensation and, you know, Twitter darling and Instagram and TikTok and all that, this is part of the downside because some of the information, you know, since he has these fan bases, you see on the screen, 8.4 million people follow him just on the gram. So the downside with that is misinformation and putting information out that may not be entirely reliable, at least in the time in which you're putting it out. And that's what we're seeing in this new society. There's a lot of clickbait going on. Like you even see it in YouTube boxing, just a lot of clickbait titles. And you just see it throughout the world, you know, in different niches and things like that. So you guys got to be cautious where you get the information. So Ryan is saying the fight was like, you know, a go, basically a green light. But the only problem is his own promoter is not saying the same thing, right? His own promoter, Golden Boy, is telling the public something else. Look, you look at the top stories. The top stories of the day, Manny Pacquiao versus Ryan Garcia not happening, says Golden Boy Prez, Eric Gomez. Shocking, Golden Boy president claims Ryan Garcia versus Manny Pacquiao is not happening. Quote, the fight isn't going to happen. Golden Boy shuts down Manny Pacquiao rumors. This is all from today. So Ryan Garcia is saying something totally different. He's saying he's going to fight Pacquiao, Exhibit A. And he even did this. And hold on.
My fight with Pacquiao would not be an exhibition. It will be a real fight, shooting for 12 rounds, all on the line. Our record's on the line. Just want to make that very clear for everybody with confusion. Let's go.
And that's what Ryan's saying. He just posted that. Look, I don't know what the time was, but
I want to make it real clear. My fight with Pacquiao would not be an exhibition. It will be a real fight, shooting for 12 rounds, all on the line. Our record's on the line. Just want to make that very clear for everybody with confusion. Let's go.
And that was 12 hours ago. So again, as I stated, this whole situation is a mess. You know, it's like a lot of people, when Floyd Mayweather was like active and the top of the division, you've seen Floyd Mayweather, people criticize his move. Why are you fighting Conor McGregor? Why are you fighting Berto? You know, these types of things. But one thing you got to say is Floyd, as a fighter and career-wise and a businessman, his career never looked like this. You never had these moments where his negotiations were all public and, you know, there was different pieces of information depending on who you talk to, where Al Heyman was saying one thing and then Floyd the fighter saying another thing and the opponent saying another thing. Everything was a lot more clean. It was like cleaner work and a lot more coordinated. This just looks a mess. And in the process, Manny Pacquiao, I want to warn the WBA because they strip my belt because they in the process, Manny Pacquiao got it. He's smiling like he's not tripping, but boxing is a sport. You beat Keith Thurman. One-time Thurman. That was a fight people wanted to see for years. You beat him. And you consolidated the WBA belts only to lose them because you're entertaining this idea. And what I believe is going on now, because Pacquiao just got stripped of his belt. I made videos about that. Ugas got elevated. But what I believe to be the case, or what I believe is now happening, is Pacquiao, being a legend and, this novelty fight or whatever, he's down for it. And he wants an exorbitant amount of money. And so does Ryan Garcia. This is like an opportunity as well. So they're trying to cash out. But that also creates the demand for ROI, return on investment, for whoever's putting up the money, like, the front men or whoever's going to front the money for this and promotion, and whoever's going to host it. Do they have a network or trying to facilitate those things like that? Just like Mike Tyson. Hi, it's Mike Tyson. Catch my fight with Roy Jones. I'm going to fight, Roy Jones and Mike Tyson fight that was on Triller. So now people have these ideas since Floyd Mayweather and McGregor, right? And then you've seen Floyd, I feel, I'm not blaming Floyd, because a lot of people, like I said, they ished on Floyd, but then they went and tried to do like great value business moves trying to copy Floyd, Logan Paul, KSI, and, different things like that. And they hated Floyd for the quote unquote circus fights and exhibitions, but now everyone's trying to do an exhibition. But I think this is what I think is happening. According to what I've heard, the money is not confirmed. You basically have two fighters who have agreed to fight, which is cool, but the money ain't agreed. So you don't really have a fight right there. And then Golden Boy is saying, nah. So at the end of the day, you don't really have a fight. You could agree to money and stuff like that all the time, but you need the money to be agreed upon to actually ensure the fight. So look, Kevin Aioli of Yahoo Sports. Both Manny Pacquiao and Ryan Garcia have agreed to fight, and Ryan said on his Instagram story today, "It's no exhibition. The sides are working on securing financing for the fight to be finalized, or to finalize it." So the bottom line is this: you don't have the money situated as of right now. So I think initially they were trying to do an exhibition, but then when that was met with a lot of criticism, and then after Pacquiao got stripped of his belt, and probably the type of money that they're requesting for that particular fight, the people probably like restructured what they were going after and said, hey, if we're going to be paying you, 35, 40 million, $50 million, nah, it needs to be a real fight. We don't want no exhibition, because who's going to pay this, outrageous amount? Let's say 50 million, 60 million, 100 million, whatever. Who's going to pay this type of money for a fake fight, and a fight that from people like me and fans is not being met with great results. So now I think that's why you have Ryan Garcia, who is changing it and saying, hey, this is for a real fight, guys, because they're trying to get people to pay for this. They're trying to get someone, because the money is not there. You know what I mean? They're trying to get somebody, they're trying to pique the interest. They're trying to pique the interest of investors. But all of this looks sloppy. ESPN. Manny Pacquiao, Ryan Garcia fight not happening. Golden Boy Promotions exec says. Bro, this is from today. This looks sloppy. Janky promoters. Ryan Garcia's dream of stepping in the ring to take on Pacquiao will have to remain just that for now, according to his promoter. Golden Boy Promotions promotes Ryan, blah, 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 told ESPN, quote, "There's nothing to talk about there," Eric Gomez told ESPN. "They contacted us, but it turns out there's nothing to talk about. That fight isn't going to happen." This is a horrible look, people. So the day this article comes out from Golden Boy's side, Ryan is saying, hey, guess what, guys? This isn't for an exhibition. So to me, what this is all stipulating is that the fight is falling apart, and you do have the fighters who are down to make it, but the business is falling apart, and as a result, they're trying to spice it up and change it from an exhibition to a real fight, hoping that an investor would step in or a potential buyer, somebody who's interested in the fight, and as a result, pick up the fight and pick up the tab. That's what it sounds like, but it doesn't sound like they have all their stuff together. It really doesn't. And I was going to show you guys this, but you have the management of Manny Pacquiao now, Audie, who he was talking about Manny Pacquiao. I'll do a separate video about it probably, but he's saying there's a lot of people acting like they're representing Pacquiao, but they're not his management team, and it could lead to legal measures and legal ramifications. So this whole thing looks sloppy. I'll just wait and see where it goes. I hate to keep telling you that. Actually, I don't. I actually enjoy rubbing it in because I continue to be great on my channel. And Ego Stradamus strikes again. You guys get hyped for stuff like this. People got hyped for Ryan Garcia when he was saying 2 rounds, saying he was going to beat Gervonta Davis. Again, it doesn't mean the fight is absolutely dead and not going to happen. However, this doesn't look that great and that promising when you have ESPN getting quotes from Ryan Garcia's promoter that the fight is not happening. What type of time is that? Who does that? Ryan's going saying, hey, it's a real fight, guys. It's a real fight. So Pacquiao is on tape. I made videos about this. He's on tape talking to Filipino media, and I have it on tape. I show you could listen to it in those videos. That's why you guys got to follow my channel for the latest and greatest. Pacquiao said it was an exhibition. He said, I got options, Spence, Crawford, or Ryan Garcia, exhibition. Now Ryan Garcia is saying it's not an exhibition. So I think they're kind of drowning, and they know the fighters, they have the fighters buy-in, but they're really trying to salvage it, and they're trying to get people to step up. So they're changing the terms and the language and saying, oh, okay, now it's not an exhibition, it's a real fight, hoping that somebody could save and salvage this fight. But Ryan's own promotion, Golden Boy, and the president of that company, Eric Gomez, who is De La Hoya's childhood friend, he's saying the fight's not going to happen. So very bad look. You never seen this with Floyd Mayweather. It doesn't appear that Ryan Garcia and Golden Boy are on the same page. Maybe Ryan and his dad want to take the fight, or Ryan and his parts of his team, Guadalupe, want the fight, and Pacquiao and Sean Gibbons. But does Audie Attar, does he want to make the fight, who represents Pacquiao? Does Golden Boy want to make the fight? It's looking real bad. That's just all there is to it. It's all over the place. We'll see where this takes now. And Pacquiao got stripped of his belt. All this, they better make this fight work. They better make this fight work, because that's going to be a steep hill to fall down if this fight all the way falls apart. Because Ryan Garcia, he already promoted it and prematurely put it online that he was fighting him and it's a dream come true, and had flyers made and things like that. So, and then I'll save some of this because I don't want the video to be too long, but Ryan Garcia saying he was going to fight Tank next. All of it just looks bad. Pacquiao could have fought Spence, and then now that fight is kind of ruined. Why would Spence even fight Pacquiao? I mean, it's a good fight, but he don't have his belt no more. Spence might as well just fight you guys, unless he's just trying to go for it. See, the game is getting fishy. People are making these little side moves and G-money side deals, and it's messing up boxing. Pacquiao should have just done what he's done throughout his career and fight against the guys he should be fighting, and he should have fought Errol Spence. And then after you do this Conor McGregor stuff or Ryan Garcia stuff, things like that, sew up your regular careers. Like, you can't have 1 foot out and 1 foot in boxing. You want to be half entertainer. Like, I get entertaining people while you're boxing, like Roy Jones and Floyd, Muhammad Ali and stuff, but your business moves and stuff that really don't make sense, like a Ryan Garcia fight, you got to either commit to that or commit to kind of like real boxing that got you here. And you know, appeal to the hardcore boxing fans that have been spending with you, things like that. Your real fans. All this novelty stuff. And then now, like I said, Pacquiao got stripped. That hurts. That hurts big because, you know, even if he fights Errol, even if he fights him, there's no belt. He don't have a belt now. So he just has his name. That's cool. But why would PBC not make the you guys fight when that's a winnable fight for Errol? It's a good fight. It's a challenging fight. And you guys is now the super champion. Dragging his feet. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. We working. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more sports. Get unlimited access to premium content with an ESPN Plus subscription. ESPN Plus offers a variety of content, including specials, behind the scenes, docuseries like Bruce Lee's Be Water, and much more. With an ESPN Plus subscription, you get access to a ton of classic archive fights and replays from boxing and the UFC. Big names like, "Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. Come and watch my fight." Floyd Mayweather, "Easy work. I'm rich." And Manny Pacquiao, "Yes, it's up to my promoter." Just to name a few. If that's not enough, you could get the ESPN bundle, which includes ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus. All 3 apps, one low price. You don't want to miss out. Make sure you guys click that link in the description box of all of my videos. Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.